With social distancing the new normal, Carmichael Seventh-day Adventist Church is lending a helping hand with a drive-through food bank. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. As we've begun adopting the measures that will help slow down the spread of the coronavirus, and as we observe how it's affecting everyone in the Pacific Union, the entire North American division, and the world, we've been so encouraged and inspired by the way our churches and members are responding to the essential needs of their communities. Good Day Sacramento visited the Carmichael Church on March 18 and talked with Pastor Keith Jacobson.
You know, this is what we would consider one of those essential services. People who would ordinarily go to a grocery store might not have that availability, so this food bank is remaining open.
Don't you love how they're using young volunteers who are out of school and keeping the retirees and the older volunteers at home? Keep up the good work, Carmichael, and stay safe. Our prayers are with you as you continue to provide food for people in need. Also on March 18, about 400 miles south of Carmichael, Mario Melendez, the Community Services Director at the Spanish American Church in the heart of East Los Angeles, with his team of volunteers, served giant bags and boxes of groceries to those in need in their community. The number of volunteers and the amount of food donated was incredible. 100 to 150 families depend on Spanish American to meet their needs. Links to both of these videos are in our bulletin, as well as the most up-to-date information about how the church is responding to the coronavirus and the various resources available to church leaders and members as of Friday, March 27. Just a note, at the time both of these stories took place, California was not under the mandatory stay-at-home order it is today. I'm sure local churches will continue to find ways to serve the essential needs of their communities while staying within the state guidelines. Elder Brad Newton, Executive Secretary and Ministerial Director of the Pacific Union Conference, spoke to us from his home.
We're living in uncertain times, aren't we? We're here, stuck at home, sheltering at home. Church is closed. We look across the street maybe and see our neighbors with their kids trying to entertain them while they're home from school. Or maybe it's a person next door to you that's shut in and can't get out at all. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How do we serve Jesus during a time of difficulty, sheltering at home, churches closed? What can we do for Jesus? I'm reminded of the service that we're called to by the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, beginning with verse 58, where he says, "So now, beloved ones, stand firm and secure. Live your lives with an unshakable confidence. We know that we prosper and excel in every season by serving the Lord, because we're assured that our union with the Lord makes our labor productive with fruit that endures."
Thank you, Elder Newton. Just 2 weeks ago, we reminded you that March is Women's History Month. And even though our minds and hearts have been consumed with different news than we've been in the habit of sharing here on All God's People, we wanted to close with this story of a remarkable Adventist woman, Julia Ann White. In 1905, Julia White traveled from Battle Creek to join the staff of the newly founded Loma Linda Sanitarium. Dr. White was the first woman physician on the sanitarium staff. Seeing the need for more nursing staff in 1905, she initiated a nurses training program that became the first school of the College of Medical Evangelists. Serving as the superintendent of lady nurses, Dr. White taught physiology, obstetrics, and gynecology to the nurses. When the School of Medicine was founded in 1909, she taught the medical students. On the occasion of Dr. Julia's arrival at Loma Linda, Ellen White predicted, "I think she will do well here." Well, she was certainly right. Thinking about Julia White and so many consecrated women who have given their lives to the cause of Christ, I remember the verse found in Hebrews 6:10. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. God does not forget, and we have not forgotten. We honor God when we honor those who through sacrificial leadership and love have made his grace known. Thanks so much for joining us this week. We'll see you back here next week with more news and inspiration from around our union. Until then, stay safe and be well. For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.